whole lot to reflect on just yet, but how much do you feel you've maybe met your own personal expectations or possibly even exceeded?
I mean, I wanted to come into this year, obviously, at the start of the year, wasn't starting. It was my goal to learn and grow as much as possible through the game of football, and I thought I did a pretty good job with that. Being allowed to be on the field with this team, learning from the coaches that I've learned from, and the guys that have been, in the quarterback room with me. I think I've grown a tremendous amount. Of learned about, kind of a different side of football. The preparation, how much it takes. The game in the NFL, it's a lot different. It's extremely tough. No win is given; it's all earned. So it's something that I can look back on and say this is kind of how my rookie year went. It wasn't great, it wasn't terrible, but I did enjoy it, and I love the game of football.
We were just talking to Mike in the locker room, and he was saying even for a defense that was in year 2 of their development, he felt they didn't really get their identity until maybe the last 6 weeks of the season for them. Where do you feel the identity of this offense is after 2018 is now in the book?
Still, I definitely think as the year went on, we improved. I think we kind of found ourselves and who we are, in the last 6-7 games. Coach, brought up some analytical points with us, and I'll keep those in house. But it's pretty promising, and it's exciting to think about what we could have done and what we can do, and what's in the future. I'm extremely excited to have the guys that we have. I'm looking forward to growing with these guys and going into next season with some momentum now, and just trying to continue to improve.
Josh, your thoughts on him re-signing Barrett this morning?
I mean, obviously, it was great news for me. Having here for another year at least. He's been extremely helpful. In this past year, and he's a great guy, great quarterback to have in the room. He can spin the ball still. He's an old guy, but he's pretty awesome, and he's one of the good ones for sure.
Josh, you feel like you learned more from playing on the field when you were out there, or the time that you were hurt and had to watch?
No, definitely from being on the field. There's nothing like in-game experience, nothing like game reps. You can't mimic those or fake game-like reps. That's the only thing you can get, being in the game. Every experience, every defense, every game has its own different elements to it. And in turn, taking those elements and kind of running with it and learning from them, allowing yourself to use them next time that situation may arise. And sometimes that situation may never arise again, but just having those situations and learning from those and kind of going through that, is going to help, any player in the long run.
Did it hit you at all that, even though you knew this cleanout day was coming for a few weeks, and it was going to happen now, that when it got here, that it kind of hit, especially a guy who missed those 4 games and wants to be playing as much as possible, did anything cross your mind today about, hey, this is it for this year?
No, it does. It sucks, not being able to play in the playoffs and, missing 4 games. I felt like the season went by extremely fast, and I love playing football. I love everything about it, except the losing part. But it's something that I love doing. I love playing the game of football, so I'm already itching to get back and practicing and getting back in the swing of things, and it can't come soon enough.
There are teams making coaching changes today as well. That happens every year at this time. It looks like your quarterback room is going to be the same. Looks like McDermott's going to be back next year. How important is that consistency to you as you compete?
Consistency is key, especially in the league. Being able to have the same terminology, the same playbook, the same guys around you, that increases trust, increases the knowledge that you have within the system, allows you to go out there and kind of not think about it too much, kind of just play the game. And I definitely, Coach Dable's been awesome for me. I love the guy, and he's got some good stuff planned for us, and I'm ready to kind of follow what him and Coach McDermott want us to do, and the direction that Coach McDermott set for this team. I'm excited to see where it can go.
Hey, Josh, where do you feel at this point after the first year now where your mechanics are? From all the work you did in the draft prep to now, where do you feel your mechanics are? Are you pleased with the progress you've made?
You know, pleased with the progress for sure. There's still a lot of improvement to go. And I want to be better. You know, I want to be as best as I can be, and that's putting in the work and taking as many, like I said, reps as possible, drill work in the off season, throwing with our guys, and just trying to get back into that mindset of being in the game-like situations. But yeah, it's very valuable.
Josh, is there any coincidence that the offense and yourself seem to find a bit more of a identity once you added, once the Bills committed to Zay and Robert Foster as the receivers? Was there something that clicked with you and the offense at that point?
I mean, maybe. All I know is Zay and Rob, they work extremely hard in practice. They'll run till my arm's tired. And, I love those guys because they'll put forth their best effort. They're blocking on every single play. They're finishing plays. In the scuffle that we had yesterday, Robert picked up the ball, picked it up and ran in the end zone, thinking that maybe the ball was still alive. So just types of plays like that, having guys like him and Zay, guys that are willing to do whatever the team asks them to do, that's in turn will follow with other people seeing how they play the game, and that'll develop their leadership roles in this, offense and in this team in turn.
And just to follow up, there will be changes coming in this offseason. The Bills have $90 million in salary cap room, 10 draft picks. How eager are you to see what additions are made to this offense to improve this offense going forward in this offseason?
I mean that's not up to me. For one, I love the guys that we got. Whatever happens, and we'll roll with the punches, and we'll go whatever direction our GM and our head coach wants us to go, and trust that they're doing the right thing, and follow them.
What's it like for you to hear the talk of people say they need to put more weapons around you or things like that when you're talking about Robert Foster and Zay Jones? It seems like you really care about those guys. It's got to be kind of a mixed emotion.
No, I care about all of our guys. These are guys that put in the the hard work, the blood, sweat, and the tears into this game and into this team. Day in and day out at practice. They. One thing about this team, we never quit. We never stopped fighting. We never, hung our heads. We were always wanting to improve, wanting to get better, and that's the same sense that we still have in this locker room. We're a team that wants to improve, and 6-10 is not going to be good with us. And in the next few years coming, we want to win games. We want to play in the postseason and put ourselves in position where we can win a Super Bowl here.
Josh, I know you spent time in the offseason with Jordan. First, are you planning to do that again? And I believe Matt lives in Orange County also, so is that going to facilitate times to kind of maybe get together and throw some?
Probably, yeah. Not 100% sure what I'm doing in the offseason yet. Still trying to figure out a plan, but feel comfortable being down there and seeing Jordan, and obviously with Matt right there, and just getting together, whether it be throwing, hanging out, playing some golf, whatever it is, just kind of getting our minds off of football, but at the same time being around each other and still talking about the game.
I know you don't have the exact details of your offseason, but how will it differ from last year, and how valuable will that be that you don't have to do all the combine stuff, the pre-draft, you'll know where you're living, things
Correct.
like that?
Yeah, a little less stressful for sure. Just being down and spending time with family, friends, getting the mind away from football a little bit, let the body recover, and then as soon as February comes around, start getting back to it and working out and getting back into shape, so we can come back April 15th and be ready to go.
When you look back, being drafted this past spring, all the work that you put in, kind of what is your reflection of this year and how quickly it went?
It went extremely fast, especially with missing 4 games. But I mean, there was a lot of hard work that went into this. Obviously coming into a new situation, rookie quarterback, a new offensive coordinator, everybody's learning the system. It wasn't the greatest year, and we didn't envision it going like this, but I can say that I'm excited for what the future holds, and excited to be part of this team and part of this franchise.
The offensive line, like most every group, is a work in progress. What do you think about the way that they performed in front of you this season, and what do you suppose they need to
Yeah, we got better every week, you know, especially with those 5. Kind of mixed around a few times. Guys stepped up and, you know, made some plays for us. And, you know, you look at yesterday's game, they played, you know, they played their tails off. They blocked extremely well. You know, they had my back, you know, when all that scuffle went down. And as a quarterback, you love to see that. You love to see the guys that have your back. And, you know, I can't thank them enough for, you know, sticking up for me and playing the way they did.
Wyatt Teller made the comment after the game that he was gonna make sure that nobody thought they could do that to you, to quote unquote his quarterback. When you hear that, you know, a fellow rookie say something like that, how does that kind of make you feel?
It makes me feel really good, you know, to know that I got guys, like I said, that are for the team, and you know, it's always nice to have someone that has your back. You know, I got 5, you know, 8, 11, whatever, how many guys that we have on the field at the time, and you know, we got each other's back, and it's good to know that they got mine.
Finishing the
Like
offense
2 more
the way
guys.
The offense finishing the way that it did, having 5 total touchdowns yesterday. How eager does that? I mean, do you wish you go out there and play again the way that the offense is clicking and the excitement that knowing you can build off that going into the offseason?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I wish we would still be playing right now. I feel like we just started to kind of find our groove as an offense, and you know, that's where that excitement for the next several months, you know, comes from. And I'm just super excited. I'm eager to get back already, and it's been one day, and it's been too long.
Playing for Buffalo.
Last one.
Just having the city embrace you the way that they have. What has that been like for you?
It's been awesome. You know, this is, you know, my home now. You know, Buffalo is, and I'm super excited and super grateful to be a part of this community, a part of this franchise, part of this city. You know, it's not like many places, you know, and I take pride in that and seeing kind of the example that Kyle has set forth, and you know, how he embraced this city and how I intend to embrace this city. You know, I'm super fortunate to be here.